Hi, Gemini. Welcome back. Thank you for being here. Let's go ahead and dive into your reading. Messages for Gemini people placements. Okay, focusing on your own personal contentment could be really happy or important here, especially things that you've neglected, hobbies you've neglected in the past, clarifying your responsibilities, priorities, so that you can better pursue whatever actually drives you. Other messages for Gemini. Something about like a level of instability or chaotic, tumultuous events could have happened that you're leaving behind, either in your home life, establishing boundaries or fighting for something, or somebody could be blocking or leaving something behind because it's so tumultuous. There could have been a lot of passion here for something or other. There's a lack of clarity in your social connections at this time, perhaps. Yeah, it's almost suggesting almost to not work with somebody, I feel like, financially, or to focus on your own personal contentment, to put yourself first, to nourish with the Empress energy here, pouring into yourself so you can attract all that you desire. Let's get your advice. Would you like Gemini to do at this time? Oh, shoot. Okay. Yeah, so basically, like collaborating with other people, especially financially, could have brought a lot of burdens to you. Nine of Pentacles on the ground again was part of your advice. So, real focus on you is important before you come into any connections with other people. Believe in yourself and have courage to continue. So, there was some kind of like overburden energy. Maybe this has been a long time coming that you've always kind of carried the burdens of other people around you, and it's really sapped a lot of your energy. It could have distracted you from your purpose. Um, Most important vital messages for Gemini at this time. Activated Earth in the reverse. So Earth really represents finances. It represents being grounded. It represents having a realistic view, saving money, right? Let's go ahead. Most important. Gratitude list. So, counting your blessings and feeling gratitude for what you already have helps you to be centered in your heart instead of fixated on worries in the mind. What and who are you grateful for right now? Keep focusing upon gratitude, and you will discover amazing generosity of the universe. Face your financial fears, no more complaining. Sever vows of poverty on the top. Okay. Most vital messages. Thank you. Storm. Okay. I don't think I've seen this card like ever. I don't usually. But you can see she's holding like a ball of light, it seems like. So there is the ability, but I feel like whatever this ball of light is could be like really fracturing you in a sense. Like you can see how unhappy she is with her face, but yet she's holding something that could really help her. And because of her unhappiness, I think it's causing her to fracture. Maybe she has to go with the flow. Let's see, 37. Gathered energy, challenge, or change. There is a storm brewing on the horizon and it's headed straight for you. When this card appears in a reading, you can expect massive change, upheaval, or complete shock that throws you off your game. Such changes could be significant, like an unexpected divorce, losing a job, financial ruin, or loss of where you call home. Ultimately, these changes bring about something positive, although it might not seem that way at first. It might seem like the universe is determined to bring you down. This couldn't be further from the truth. The universe is only taking away the things that have been holding you back, giving you a false sense of security and shelter. When the storm clears, you find clarity and the tools needed to rebuild and become stronger. Storm brings an ominous message, but there is always time to make the best of your situation. Storm guides you to hold on for the ride rather than trying to fight a losing battle. This is an opportunity to liberate yourself from the weight that keeps you stuck in one place. Additionally, storm tends to come along when you're on the cusp of a significant spiritual shift. Something about a sweater here, maybe a Christmas sweater. Change for you could manifest inwardly through the destruction of limiting beliefs rather than something external. And it's all about channeling that energy. If you're not changing limiting belief structures, you're forcing the change to come from the outside to force you to really integrate that change. And if you don't, it'll continue to come from the outside, right? So let's see if we have any other messages for Gemini. Messages for Gemini. Like, it's really important that you're not looking away or turning away from your emotions, that you're not turning away from your intuition. Messages for Gemini. It's better to go with it than be forced into it, right? Messages for Gemini. Maybe you want to reconcile with somebody, but it looks to be like there's some troubles, especially like with a lack of stability here, a lack of pouring into yourself. Heartache here, definitely like curing something in your marriage or curing your heart wounds in relation to a marriage, especially if you're moving out of one. Oh, shoot. We have success kind of in the reverse on the ground. So maybe you're feeling like, but I think if you're able to pick up this, like the pieces of what has been destroyed, you might be able to come into stronger success, new creative ideas, new ventures, a fresh start. June, so maybe next spring could be important. I think we're going to come into a lot of really nice alignments. I think when in around that time next spring. Right now we're preparing to hunker down for the winter, right? To process our emotions, to do all the internal work, so that when spring comes, we're ready to go, right? Messages for Gemini. Any other messages? Time to get out of a situation. Yeah, there's a need to establish boundaries, definitely, to establish more stability in your life, to leave something behind. Any other messages? Keep situations in the balance that require careful handling. So there might be a new method of actually dealing with something, being more diplomatic. Grasshopper energy here, like preparing to leap into something, but you might have to be diplomatic in the interim. We'll go ahead and see what Grasshopper says in this book. I just knocked over a bunch of cards. Like maybe you feel like you're knocking over a lot of things as this change happens. There could be a lot falling apart all at the same time. But I think this is actually good. Usually when things fall apart, that means there's so much of a void that where new things can come in. So because the billionaires usually have like Dhumavati or like Scorpio nakshatras, you can check out Claire Nakti's channel for that kind of vibe on YouTube to learn more about your nakshatras. But she talks about billionaire nakshatras, and that's a very interesting reading. How it's actually the ones that are willing to let go of things that succeed the most. That minimalism, right? The more you shed, the more you gain. Just trying to find Grasshopper here. Maybe it's taking you some time to find something as well. Okay, a grasshopper rests on a stalk of grass that looks too frail to carry its weight. So something has been meant to crumble down because the foundation is weak. But the grasshopper is perfectly balanced until it moves. So when it does move, it will have to move with great care or risk falling. We'll have to move with great care. So really make sure that you're trying to align your ducks in a row if you can to protect yourself. This symbol advises the chorus that there are situations in the balance that require extremely delicate handling. These could be things from the past. It also advises the chorus to seek professional advice wherever possible before attempting to resolve these issues. So that's very vital. You could be talking to a lawyer, a financial counselor, advisor, therapist, whatever. But I think I want to end it on that note as the key vital piece of advice here. Maybe we'll grab you an animal oracle. Most important advice for Gemini. Bring your ideas to life, electric eel. Very interesting. 24. This could be about a home change, real estate change. Just pull up the book. I don't know why I just started thinking about this in your reading, but the show Schitt's Creek could be important. It's like a comedy. I don't know. Anyways, let's see. What does this say? Seemingly out of nowhere, the jolt of the electric eel spirit arrives to awaken you to a big idea that you were meant to explore. Epiphanies and aha moments are gifted right now, so celebrate. Your life has the potential for profound transformation. Inspiration arises, electrifying you, so you can't wait to get started bringing your idea to life. The revelations you experience now are meant to set you on a new path. So don't be afraid to act, explore, examine, and don't fear the changes that come, for Spirit wants to shower you with love, success, abundance that you hope to experience. Now is a thrilling time of epiphanies, inspired action, and innovation. This is a wondrous sign for you today. Very interesting. Something about a marriage or real estate could be important too. Yeah, there could be a new gateway opening up, especially as you cultivate more of a stronger sense of identity. But I hope you like this reading. Please hit like, comment, share, subscribe. I really appreciate the likes so much. Subscriptions are great. And you can get a personal by messaging me on Telegram. Take care.